Hey guys, Daniel here from WriterZen. So today, just a quick video. I wanted to kind of share with you what's up with us regarding the WriterZen update 2.80. So I know a lot of you guys been looking forward to this update since the last previous update videos where we were sharing a bit more details on the Google NLP. So one of the reasons why it takes us a bit longer is because we really have to kind of restructure the whole pricing plan, adding on the new one-time credits for AI credits. Also, we have to build a system so that it's not only fit with what we are doing currently, but whatever we're trying to do is to plan it ahead at least for about a year time in terms of credits and also the structure of our pricing. So in order to do that is, I know when we first started, it's a lot easier to just put up any changes on our tool, But now as we grow more complex and we have more departments to take care of, changes usually take a bit longer. So please bear with us. We are working quite hard to make sure that we have updates rolling out, and we have full schedule from now until all the way to 2022 of what we need to be doing, as well as what need to kind of speed up the process. So here it is. Well, I don't have to let you guys wait any longer. So the first update, let's go to Keyword Explorer. As you all could see right away, we already kind of restyle our history board. Now it's a lot shorter on this end, and you should be able to kind of have more space here for the keyword to display. So that's just a quick small little update. Second thing is, once you get in here, we have kind of redesigned the whole inside. So the previous one we kind of created almost like a answer the public kind of style, but this time now we add in all the data just like a clustering style, so that you will be able to kind of see right away what are the list of this keyword. Like for example, how these are list of all the question people ask uh, regarding the keyword how, with the main keyword is garden tool. And since you have all these lists, you could do everything that you needed: select, add to list, export, sorting, and all that stuff. All the data is here available. You can kind of fix the columns here as well. So yeah, so a bit small updates on the layout of insights. We have a few thoughts on the new version of Insights as well, and but it will probably not available sometimes maybe the end of this year. But some new updates are coming up, and they're all really great. And these are all will be available for everyone. Every single if you're lifetime deal or if you are monthly subscription users, these are all available for everyone. Okay, so that's that with Keyword Explorer, a very small kind of updates on the inside and also the layout. Also, one more thing is we have kind of add in a little bit extra on our include and exclude, some of a blacklist kind of term. So include is not so much blacklist, but this is for you to help you target. For example, you want to target customer, you could just look for keyword that include for men, for women, for children, or for someone. I mean, it's up to you, but spaces. So we just want to kind of leave out some of the very common terms that people use. Location, online, where to buy, suggestion, best, good, top, review, sales. So very simple, easy, fast, quick sort of filtering add-on. Then you have exclude, which you have some branding, Home Depot, Walmart, eBay, Amazon, Adidas, JCPenney, Kohl's, Target, could be Nike. I mean, the list could go on. So, but we just want to kind of leave out some of the most common names out here: country, US, UK, location to be near me. So, um, just a small little trick to help you kind of navigate faster and easier. All right, so that's for Keyword Explorer. We have a couple more pretty exciting update coming up, and I will share do a bit of teaser at the end of this video. Second things, let's move to content creator. So content creator, as I was sharing with you, we are now fully integrated with Google NLP. So let's take a look. Google NLP right now, since um, the API we get was we have to get all three sort of API, the one with entity, content sentiment, and also as entity sentiment. So all of these API actually Google only support three languages. So for right now, it's English, Japanese, and Spanish. So if you create a new project, and if anything that is not English or Japanese or Spanish, our Google and we can't really proceed with your request. So for example, right here, if it's English, if it's not English, so for example, I choose the Viet, which is Vietnamese, it's unsupported language. So, but for language that is supported, here it is. So what you could do is you just add an article, put it on, turn on your Google NLP, um, and click proceed, and it will go into to here. It's your list. All right. So also, oh, just a quick one before I go into it. Just make sure that you know there's a button that to close and open your project here. Quite a few people keep asking me where it goes. So this is where we just want to hide it to help people with smaller screen could utilize the whole full screen experience. All right. So let's go into this article. So in step one, there's a few small little updates that we did. One is that we got a search bar here in the content, meaning that, for example, if you now you want to look for keywords that very specific keyword that would list in a certain titles. For example, pet friendly, you could just simply put here, and you see how many content, how many companies are actually having the word pet friendly in their title and whether they are ranking. So right now it's ranked three. So click on it. You'll be able to see the whole outlines of how they outlines their content. Um, the second update we got here is the integration with Google NLP, which I already went through last video. Excuse me. So right now we scan through. Essentially, what we do is that we scan through the content of top 20 results that come out with this keyword. And as we're scanning through, we'll make sure that we run it through Google API and we present to you the sentiment that they're using. So right now, the overall sentiment is neutral, meaning that it's likely that you should be writing your tone in a neutral sentiment, whatever your content is. That would be the suggestion. Because if anything that is beyond, as you can see, the tool that have sentiment positive out of the top 10. So there's one in the top 10, which is number nine. But other than that, it looks very much like neutral is the one that is overall sentiment of this keyword. So that'll be something you want to keep in mind. Third thing is the new update on the quick view. We kind of have this new quick view. Oops, sorry. Yeah. So with the quick view, basically it will allows you to right away reviews your competitor website right on our tool. So as you can see, snake pen toxic to dog, you could actually review it from here. Um, there's a few websites. The way we do it is that we actually kind of we just take um, we kind of just bring the website frame into our tool. But when we with certain website, they have a different kind of security protocol, and with website that have higher security protocol, they usually refuse to connect with our what. So what we have to do is actually for those website, we're developing a solution where we will actually scan out just the raw text part, and kind of present to you in raw text, with picture, of course, but you still will be able to see like the whole full content piece of how they write. And from there, you actually could not only view it in here, right? You could also view it in the full screen. And so with full screen, you also could, just simply go in here and copy paste. Oh, should be able to, right? Here. So here you go in here, and if you like anything, you could just copy and paste it into your structure outline. So we designed it so that it actually pop out on the left side, and it will leave out the outline place. So basically, it's almost like screen on screen. Very easy for you to do your quick view research, but then turn off whatever you need and scan through on each page. I thought it's very handy. I mean, it's super handy for a team. So just like that, you could just go through, and each of these would have the sentiment on it. Um, so as you see here, So you can even see the layout of your computer right on your own screen. Right now, I'm using a 24-inch screen, so maybe with a smaller screen, you may want to kind of see how it looks. But it looks when we develop, usually we try to keep in mind that the space are fit with everyone. Okay, so that's the first update for this part. The second was the NLP to for keyword include. So these two part is already clear. NLP entities here. Um, I want to make one thing clear, that entity is not keyword, right? Google doesn't scan a piece of content for entity and then they define them as a keyword. Entity essentially are almost like a compass for Google to understand your overall piece of content, meaning that they rely on these few keywords and their category to kind of define the direction of the content that you are writing. So whatever you are writing, whatever we suggest here, we have scanned through the whole entire content basis of all your top 20 competitor and look for this entity, meaning that what does Google, when they search for this keyword and in all this content, are using as their compass to I'll move this here, as their compass to understand, the content that you're writing about, right? So whatever we highlight, I already gone through a very strict algorithm filtering to suggest for you. So over here, you'll see which one is NLP. Whenever it's not NLP, that will be within the competitor keyword. So competitor keyword essentially is our own NLP to scan through the competitor and suggest you with some of the keywords we thought it's also very important for you to put in your writing. But Google Entity is also. So one small update from last time is we add on this sub view. So sub view essentially is you could actually go onto the top 20 and you click on any of this and we actually will show you which entity in here as Google are looking for. Are Google actually look into this, and which entity coming out from Google entity from each competitor. So from there, you could really scan and see um, from your competitor and which one is that they are using that certain piece of content that they are using. All right, so that is for NLP entity, and I mean, if you click on any of this and you like any of these entities, you could simply add it on to your list. All right, so that's step two. Um, quick update. Go on writing. The writing part, there's a few things. The first is the sharing. So the share link here, we are already have the link. Now we have the allow writer see. I think that's in the last update. Now we just add on the check plagiarism. So if you click on this, meaning you allow your writer to check plagiarism on your account limit. Meaning if they check, it will go back to your account. Right. So your limits, whatever your limits is, will be deducted. So we have the keywords here. Now you have the competitor. Competitor here, we also have neutral. So as we're doing, so here's a layout. So now we just add on this quick sort of like button for you to see the layout and also next page and previous page on these lines for you to easily. So if you click here, you'll be able to see the whole layout of the content and simply click to have a less detailed layout. Next page, right? Pet friendly, rank 3, Google here, um, and you can close it and open it. Yep, close and open. Right. I think so. Right now, we just add on this where you can copy, and it will go exactly where the cursor is. So when you copy right now, is will go right on the cursor area. Right. Questions, same thing. All right. A lot of you may not have known and probably not utilized this yet, but please use our full screen button here. Essentially, this is the Zen mode, right? Yeah, you get in here and basically it will help you to focus purely on your writing, nothing else. It's a wide screen completely. You can turn off the assistant even if you feel like, okay, I need to focus all my time into writing. Use this. It's quite helpful for me personally. because when I write, I don't actually like to have things that kind of running rumble all around me. So do utilize this full screen button. Yeah. Okay, so that is that for content creator. We do some general fix bugs and all that. So general UX outlines, we kind of fix the project list a little bit. We give it a bit more space, so the view will be more balanced, but it's not overwhelmed like the last update. I thought it was a bit too much. All right, so that's the one with better history table layout. Also we update the remaining limits here. So your account level will your plan level will be on this area, and you also could see it as an icon over here. But if you click on remaining limit, now your remaining limit will be listed down this way. A lot easier to see. Remaining meaning that this go to zero, right? So whatever you use, this number will just kind of deduct as get smaller and smaller, and as it reaches zero. Now we also just introduced this new thing is called credit top up. So this is one of the reasons why it prolongs us on our on this update was this pricing plan, right? So we now officially introduce to you the official the one time credit purchase. So if you need to buy purchase credit for Google NLP, and also you need to purchase for extra keyword credits if you need, because a lot of you are use it. Use quite a bit of keyword credits and was actually asking us for this for quite some time now. And you can actually purchase from here, and it's one-time credit, meaning that it doesn't affect your subscription limit. Every month you still have that credit refresh, but at the beginning of your billing cycle. But the one-time credit is once you only use it until you run out. So when you run out, then it's gone, and then you can purchase some more. AI credit for now only used for Google NLP, and we reserve it also for future usage uh, for GPT-3. No, we're working on it right now. So again, like I said, like I was sharing last time, the cost of running Google API was actually quite high, particularly with the way we are using it. When we scan through the top 20, you could see, it depend on keywords. That for some keywords, we have to scan through. I mean, on average, probably 5,000 word per article, 3,000 maybe, to be fair. So cost is quite high. We can't really offer it for free. I think it's fair for also us as well. But I think the only tool right now that does the same thing is Surface Cell, and our pricing at the moment roughly about uh, I want to say three, but I think it's 2.5 times cheaper than that of Surface Cell. Essentially is and essentially the data presented almost the same way. Um, so do check this out. So here's the plan. We're gonna talk about the credit. All right. So here our layout for the one-time credit top up. Right. So you can choose here the keyword credit or AI credit. Keyword credits are used for ON title and keyword clustering. AI credits are used for Google NLP analysis for now. So let's go with keyword credit first. So keyword credit we offer in three package: 20,000 keyword for $19, 40,000 keyword for $29, 150,000 keyword for $99. So just this keyword credit price alone, you guys have 200,000 keyword per month, right? So that would roughly cost around $140. $140 worth of keyword credits are given just keyword credit alone. So yes, we believe we've been quite generous. All right. So here is the list for your purchase. If you ever need, I think usually people with optimal price plan usually don't really need this much. But anyway, this is the price plan. You could actually compare us to any of other competitor. I think even with this price, we are roughly around six times, 6 to 7. No, well maybe 10 even with some guys. Roughly from 7 to 10 times cheaper than them. Right. I'm very confident we are the cheapest in the market. It's no tool out there that doing what we can do at that kind of pricing. All right. So that's that for Q credit. For AI credit, we are offering 60 credit, 60 AI credit. Oh, for one article, it will cost you 3 credits, right? For entity sentiment and entity sentiment together, right? So that's 60 credit will be going for $19. 180 will be 49, and 600 will be 449 dollars, right? So those are the three set of AI credits. You can, however, if you feel like you have the budget for it, I would suggest you go with the combo credit card package because you save about 25% if you buy both together. So 60 AI credit and 220,000 keyword credits, which is the first, which is here $19 and $19. So it should be about 40 or for $38, and we sell for $29, right? So same with team and agency group, right? So we kind of try to give you all as many options as possible, and with this, essentially, you're saving even more relatively compared to any other competitor in the market, right? And that we are very confident. Okay, so that's that for the pricing. We also will introduce the new subscription model, pricing, so you could access from here. So right now we're still gonna have the free trial. That's gonna be another stage, but in here we introduce an extra sort of pricing plan. That's a basic with well, let's do monthly here. $39 per month. If you buy yearly, it's 30% off on annual plan. Standard $59 and advanced $99. So for advanced, usually it's going to be the best value if you have the budget, right? It's packed with all the action with a lot of crazy limits, right? You will have majority of your limits are very high up. So if you have a big team, you have more people using all together, get this. If not, just get the standard plan. That's pretty good. But if you are low and or you are solo, you're a new beginner, you can get on our basic plan with $39. You essentially get almost things that just enough for you to work on maybe one of your campaign, one website. Yeah. So the right now we start to segmenting our function and features. So you can see all here. They're classified now. Even keyword import now. We also kind of break it down, and also the plagiarism checker. You have the amount a day and also limit per check. Yeah. So for any of you guys are our affiliate or stuff, please update our new pricing. And you will be able to kind of access this from here or in our updated website once rolling out this new version rolling out. So I think that's it for this time. Couple new exciting things coming up soon. I think the first is the concept ESKP, estimate sales per keyword position. We've gone pretty deep into our development and should probably be able to roll it out in our next couple updates. The second thing would be um, the new update, more advanced golden ratio. We'll change the name actually. It's no longer KGR because I feel like KGR, the definition of KGR is no longer fit with how far we have gone with our calculation and our algorithm. I will share in a lot more details in my next webinar if we are able to kind of complete then. But I could say that it's pretty amazing. We're blown away by the result. I think we've run through about 100,000 different keyword data, no more than that, to kind of figure out the best way to identify high value keywords, because there's a lot of when we were doing KGR, right? The way we filter right now is not really the optimal. It doesn't give you the optimal result. There's a lot of keywords still missing out there. And as we were working on it, we realized that whatever we're doing is not really the best version of our golden filter. And so we spent the last, I think, 2 months working on the new updated golden filtering system. And I'm very confident will bring you some pretty amazing surprise. So stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy this new update. Thank you very much.